Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a pick a card reading. I will start off with a collective spread just as a general message for the collective, and then I will go into two separate piles of your choosing. And this is specifically going to give you the confirmation that you need in regards to the critters that you've been seeing. So, if you've been seeing gnats, if you've been seeing flies, and if you've been seeing spiders, what do they mean? And I will be going into depth of each and every one because it's a pick a card reading style. I want you guys to utilize your intuition first, get whatever you need to get from the collective messages, and then confirm that with the pick a card, right? Okay. So, that being said, let's jump into the collective spread and see what's going on here. And I will also do your ancestor messages as well as a combination. So let's see what we have. Why is my collective seeing spiders? Let's talk about the spiders first. So we have the King of Wands here. So the spiders are enhancing your vision, your spiritual vision. So the spiders, think about the spiders, the eyes, the different dimensions that they can see in different ways that they can see. They can see a lot. Um, and it's almost like so you are being open to see in different dimensions and or to look at things from different perspectives and different angles from a spiritual note, from spiritual manifestations, spiritual gifts, and or spiritual dimensions. Okay, we have the devil energy here. So you could also be um, being able to decipher plans, okay? Plans, plots against you, all right? So the spider spirit, you might need to look a little bit more details of the spider spirit, spider medicine, as well as dream catchers, real dream catchers, and not the ones that are just for decoration. Spider medicine, the spider wheel medicine could be significant. Native connection could be significant as well with the spider spirit. What's going on here? All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So, from what I'm seeing here, if you're seeing spiders, it looks like in your home, around your home, um, maybe perhaps a family member or something like that saying that they've seen it or something. I am seeing that they are helping the home. They're helping the home somehow. All right. Helping the home from toxicity, toxic people, um, negative energies. Okay. Anything else here? Why are they seeing spiders specifically? All right, we have the death card. They usually come around a transition period, okay? They come around transition period. And if we're talking about spiders and we talk about how they capture their prey in the web and they let it sit there for some time because I believe the web is sticky, but they inject the poison so that way the actual fly or whatever they're gonna eat it paralyzes. So there's something about like paralysis, okay? Something about spiritual paralysis, um, enlightening, bringing clarity to spiritual paralysis, spiritual stagnation, and or something that is not moving, that needs to change or shift. It also identifies the need to stop something completely to start something new, okay? Within the family, okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands here. So the fact that we started with the King of Wands and we end with the Queen of Wands, we're talking about a soulmate connection, a soulmate dynamic, a deep soul level relationship, soul marriage perhaps, soul family. Okay, so transitions. This is what this reveals to you. All right. We also have Oshun energy. We have sunflower energy. We have Ra energy. Okay. So Egyptian, Kemetic, Native American. These are ancestors that show up for you in those ways through the medicine of the spider spirit and the crow spirit as well as the lion spirit. This is triple lion energy. Okay, triple lion energy as well as the crows. Okay, so there's something here in regards to uh, an ego death, something being broken off of a family member. The Eight of Cups here. The needing to heal something. The need to emotionally and again, this is like this out of body experience, okay? So the need to emotionally detach, emotionally disconnect from something physically, all right, to tap into something spiritually. So when the spider spirit comes around, it lets you know that there is some sort of spiritual elevation that needs to take place, all right? I said evolution because I was thinking about evaluation. So evaluation and elevation come together when this spider spirit comes around. Anything else for the spider spirit? It can also let you know what is trying to attach itself to you. Because remember, the flies are considered monitoring spirits, and when the flies get caught in the spider's web, the spider consumes the monitoring spirit, and so therefore protecting you. All right, what's going on here? The hangman. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said, right? So there's something here about like not just showing up to show you that there is protection, but also showing you where the protection is protecting you from, right? What the protection is, where it's being guided. The Two of Pentacles, to prioritize certain things. The spider spirit is a very productive spirit. You know how long it takes for a web to be immaculate, for a spider to be able to get food, right? And so sometimes they'll have to make several different webs over a period of time in different places so that they will continue to eat, because sometimes the first web might not catch anything. So there's something here in regards to how many times you may have seen a spider, where you have seen a spider. This is also giving the spider dropping, right? So you may have seen a spider literally in its web, or a particular area where there's a spirit, like a spiritual catcher, okay? So you may need a spiritual catcher, like to catch energy, all right? So this looks like wards. This looks like something to absorb energy, something to remove energy, something to collect energy, so that way you can then transmute it, okay? Why is the spider spirit here for them? Why is the spider spirit showing themselves to the collective? Okay. All right, we have the Seven of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, and this has everything to do with everything that you have to protect. Again, so this could be work related, lifestyle related, the energy exchange. So you want to make sure that whoever you're giving to is not just trying to collect and not give back, right? You want to make sure you're feeding the right people. You make sure you're giving to the right people. Confirmation, all right? That you have strong connections with the right people. That you be aware of who's heading towards you. That's a confirmation. King of Pentacles. So there's two soulmate dynamics here. It's giving a spiritual marriage, and it's also giving a power couple. All right. A successful power couple with the Queen and King of Pentacles, but they're both soulmates, okay? So they reveal to you who is your actual soulmate, who is not your soulmate, who is trying to entangle you to be a spiritual soulmate, all right? Confirmation, all right? With the cookies is giving breadcrumbs, all right? And the Three of Swords, it also tells you who to separate from, and who's causing grief, who's causing the pain, who's causing the experience of loss, okay? Let's move on to the not the spider, the gnats. Let's talk about the gnats. Let's talk about the gnats. What about the gnats that they have been seeing, experiencing? All right, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, nuisances in regards to lifestyle changes, working parent situations. Okay, Page of Wands is like new things that you should be getting in order, but you're not. Okay, so it's like when the Knights come around, it lets you know that something is stagnant in regards to your financial sector, all right, or your family dynamics, and something new needs to come in. So think about gnats. Gnats usually come around with stagnant water, dirty water, rotting food, um, like nasty. It could be nasty smells, but usually half the time gnats come around when there's rotten fruit. So that means when the fruit has already been picked and harvested and has sat there and not been indulged, or this energy of dissatisfaction, no gratitude. Okay, so this is inconsideration. All right, so it could be revealing inconsideration in regards to finances, in regards to your resources. Like, this is the energy of, like, there's no gratitude here. Okay, and or someone is not respecting what you bring to the table. Someone's not honoring that. Two of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. Okay, the gnats can also be this energy of what is bothering you. What is bothering you? Nine of Swords is like what's worrying you, what's causing fears, what's causing anxieties. All right, sleepless nights and things of that nature. Day and night, day in, day out. What do you think about? Right? What are you prioritizing? The gnats come around in a time frame when you're not prioritizing the right thoughts. We're not putting the right things first. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman here. Okay, so they could also come in a period of time of lack, scarcity, and or a period of transition where you have to kind of see where there's an energetic leak, financial issues. Okay, so things that need to get fixed. So these are financial obligations, new ways to fix financial obligations. So this is like also, so when the gnats come around, it lets you know, like, hey, this old way of doing things is played out because you need to try something new. All right, or the way you feel about this has to get thrown out. You can't feel about that way no more because it's not taking you in the direction that you would like to. Right? What's going on here? So this is like, the gnats usually come in regards to shifting perspective for you, shifting perspective in your mundane reality. Confirmation. And then we have the Eight of Swords here. My bad, y'all. I had to cut out for a second. So there's something here in regards to sometimes gnats let you know, like, about mental entrapment. Like if someone's trying to blindside you, the Lovers could also be like gnats come around when there's a big change in your life. I don't want to necessarily say it's relationships, but yeah, it could be for some. The Queen of Swords, it reveals to you when it's time to cut some people off, shorten the roster, be selective in your decision making, in being more strict in your thoughts, but also like in regards to partnerships and relationships. Okay, what else? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. The Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and the Five of Wands. So when in the reverse, so whenever the gnats come around, this feels like more internal things that are happening that could be affecting your outside reality, and so it mirrors to you the nuisances, like things that pet peeves and things of that nature. Okay, things that you may still need to heal from internally. What else? Yeah, and the King of Swords here, how to shift back into head over heart instead of heart over head, and being logical, being practical in regards to major decisions, partnerships, relationships, the way you see people, the way people see you. Again, that Eight of Swords is like that imposter syndrome. So the gnats is kind of like giving you a sign like, hey, you're starting to believe what other people are saying about you, and they haven't even invested that much time in getting to know you. So why are you so, conflicted about these things? Yeah, 5 of Swords here again, confirming the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, that's definitely internal strife, internal issues here, the Empress. So this could be stemming from like the way you take care of yourself, the way you take care of your kids, the way some sort of maternal wounds and things of that nature, internal conflict in regards to feminine energies, okay, and things from the past, okay, as well. And all of that comes out for you guys when it comes to that. So let's go in regards to the flies now. Some call them fly spies, some call them black magic flies, some call them monitoring spirits. Let's see what it is for you guys collectively. All right. So let's talk about the flies. All right, the 5 of Wands. So when the flies come around, it talks about spiritual warfare. It talks about conflict. It talks about chaos, chaotic magic. It talks about problems, okay? Drama. The 3 of Pentacles. Sometimes it could be associated with your work environment, business situations, financial circumstances. Whoever you're collaborating with, collaborations could be networking, could be, again, business, nonprofit related, company related. Whoever you're building with as well, okay? Problems in the community, all right? Why are the flies coming around? For what reason? The 8 of Swords here. So you can see flies and gnats around the same time, interchangeably. And sometimes it will reveal something similar, but in a different area for you, okay? So for flies, for you, it's more so, it lets you know that external chaotic energies or chaotic circumstances, situations, because you're interacting with these said people, these environments and places, situations, circumstances, they then impact you and your mental health, or the way you perceiving yourself, the way you perceiving the situation at hand, and it's not allowing you to see things clearly. So when the flies come around, it lets you know, like, hey, make sure that you're seeing things clearly. The 9 of Wands is here. So make sure that you're not just seeing what people want you to see, or know what people want you to know, right? Or get involved in the things that people want you to get involved in, okay? With the 9 of Wands in the reverse here, that goes right back to the 8 of Wands. So preparing for unexpected, spiritual attacks. So yeah, that's what the flies let you know. So there's like, you need to amp up your defense. All right, energetically, the 5 of Swords can talk about, again, conflict, but this is also like this energy of like someone doing something by any means necessary, and it's affecting your energy. Energetically, the mind, your perception of things, the Knight of Swords, the slowing things down, okay? The 6 of Cups and the Lovers here. This could definitely be people from the past that show up, interfering, people interfering, past relationships interfering with your love life, romantic life, okay? That's why it comes up. It shows you these things, okay? It reveals to you people from the past that are being two-faced, that are now monitoring you. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. It exposes people that are saying that they want to be a romantic partner or a suitor or something like that, but they're a love bomber, and or they bring third-party situations at hand. All right, so there's more people involved than the person that's coming in. All right, and then we have the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So oftentimes it comes around a period of time where you feel like you've already hit rock bottom, that you're already going through the worst of the worst, okay? But it often reveals that this is the energy that needs to be cut and removed, okay? So it's just revealing to you like, hey, there's something around you that needs to be removed. There's something around you that needs to be cleansed and cleared. All right. Cleared from partnerships, financially related, work related, maybe family related if there's family ties with finances involved. Okay. The star energy here. It also lets you know where you need to basically amp up your defenses in regards to your healing. So where your weak spots. Your weak spots are your manipulative spots, meaning where they can these spiritual attacks or these monitoring spirits can impact you psychologically, emotionally, to get you to be in that Eight of Swords imposter syndrome, and or not see things clearly. Okay. The King of Cups is here. So the conflict often comes from emotional things, okay? To knock you off of your emotional balance, your zen type of energy, your tranquility, it takes away from you. The Five of Pentacles here with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this is like, it also reveals where the impulsive the impulsive spend, the splurging, is something like that is coming from. Okay, siphoning, let's say financial siphoning, energy vampires, energetic leeches. Ace of Wands here. Often reveals someone from the past trying to start something up. Again, what did I say about sometimes the flies are like monitoring spirits, so that people that are watching you for an opportunity, they want to take an opportunity with you. And so again, the flies sometimes could be negative, sometimes could be positive in regards to what's around you, right? Oftentimes, sometimes it also identifies the people and the frequency that they're in. Okay. King of Swords here. It allows you to make practical choices. We have the Death card in regards to major partnerships, relationships, and or a profound soulmate connection. All right. It lets you know when something is completely finished or something is in the middle of transitioning. Because remember, flies also come around when something is deceased, when something is, when an animal has defecated or something like that, right? So like that is also another thing. So there's something here in regards to waste, when something is wasted, when someone is utilizing in spell work bodily wasted fluids to do those types of spells. That gives you a type of indication of what type of spell that they're doing. It's like a signature. And the other thing could be, again, with the monitoring spirits, right, with the fly, it's like also kind of like how I was saying, the spider also has like the same type of, not exactly the same, but similar to the way the eyes work of a fly. There's like they're like weird, like little pentagon, hexagon type of angles. Okay, of how they perceive things. So there's something here about like, this also alarms you and lets you know about like people are perceiving you a certain way because people have their eyes on you. And so that's another thing. And so people could have an interest in looking at your transition, your change, your evolution, so the shift that you've been going through, and they're watching this, or they're watching how you've changed from this person to that person, from this skill to mastering that skill, like something like that. Okay. All right, those were the collective messages. We'll go to pile one in a second. All right, y'all. So, I'm going to go ahead. Pile one. You let it burn. Pile one, you let it burn. A detailed petition. You've written it, you charged it under the moon cycle, and now it's physically manifesting. This is your pile, okay? So, for pile one, why are they seeing spiders? Why are they seeing spiders? We have the Fool. So you see spiders around a period of time when a new chapter is about to begin. Something new is going to begin. So oftentimes you see spiders when there's no spider web yet. You're like looking around like, well, I see this spider, but where the heck is the spider web? You know, the 10 of cups in the reverse. Sometimes you see spiders when you may not be as satisfied in regards to things, or things may not be as in order in your household in regards to family dynamics. Okay, I believe the spider spirit is a feminine energy as well. What else about the spider spirit? All right, we have the 8 of swords and the 3 of pentacles. So the spider spirit often comes around to encourage you to work with others, to start new things, to start new projects, to balance out your emotions. Okay, it also like lets you know what is causing the emotional dissatisfaction as well. What is that? The Hierophant. Okay, so when the spider spirit comes around, it basically tells you like, hey, it's time for you to get back on your spiritual practices, and or it's time for you to connect back spiritually. Okay, it may be time for you to learn. Okay, so the spider spirit could be coming up only in periods of time of reflection, periods of time of learning. All right, a transitional period, learning through emotional lessons. Anything else for the spider spirit? 2 more for the spider spirit. All right, we have judgment here. So oftentimes, so not just new things, new chapters, new feelings, new people, new relationships, but also to confirm your judgment, to confirm your discernment, to confirm that you are connected with your higher self, that you are connected with your higher spirits and things of that nature. Okay, oftentimes they come after a period of ending anxiety, ending sleepless nights, insomnia, and things of that nature. All right, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Sometimes they reveal to you, the spider spirit reveals to you when finances are unstable or need to be fortified, or something needs to begin again. Neptune energy could be significant in regards to this. We have the moon. All right. So yeah, oftentimes the spider spirit reveals a lot of things that are hidden. All right. And the 5 of swords, anything that could be causing conflict, anybody that could be in competition with you, anybody that could have started playing, but then ended up getting in their feelings and then took things seriously, or took things too far. The 7 of Pentacles is here. Okay. It also talks to you about harvest. Okay. All right. What else? Let's talk about the gnats. Okay. The 6 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So the gnats lets you know about situations about your childhood, things about past, like things from the past. So things that you could be repeating from the past. Okay. It also reveals to you that there could be people that you have disconnected from when you were younger. Okay. And younger could be 5 years, 10 years ago, or it could have been like when you were, in your preteens. So it just really ranges. Okay. But what I am seeing is like people from the past, when they become infatuated with you, or when they become obsessed with you, and they want to know everything about you, or they want to get super close to you, or in essence, like be all up in your energy. Okay. It's like attraction. Okay, that's what I'm saying, attraction. So gnats resemble attraction for you. So gnats is like, oh man, like they usually come sweet smells, right? So like usually if you have a perfume or something like that, and you're out in nature, and that the mosquitoes and the gnats eat you up. So mosquitoes could be significant in regards to you guys too. Okay, so mosquitoes and gnats. That means that somebody's obsessed with you. Somebody wants to be like all up in your face, all up in your energy, all up in your aura and shit like that. Okay. And it could affect your your spiritual essence. It could affect your spiritual gifts, your energy source, okay, your vitality. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, the Gnats are just revealing to you that you have a lot of crushes. You have a lot of people that are interested in you, people that want to emotionally pour into you, okay. It also lets you know like what to pay attention to, because in this card, the cup has like a little shark in it while the crow is trying to drink some water. And so it also reveals to you like any type of, I don't want to say like dangerous uh, offers, but just like offers that you have to be cautious with. It cautions you to what is coming in next, okay? So you have water sign Cancer energy as well in regards to that. That could be significant. And then we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. It could let you know like, hey, there's certain plans that may need to be reassessed. Go back to the drawing board in regards to certain plans, okay? Something is not going through properly, okay? And then we have the Strength card here. Strength in spiritual practices as well. What else in regards to the Gnats? We have the Knight of Wands. This could also reveal player energy. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yes, uncommittal energy. Just as quickly as it came, it left type of energy. Right. And then we have the Nine of Swords here. Could let you know that there's something going on with your sleep patterns. It could also let you know there's something that's worrying you that's now manifesting into the physical reality, and you don't want that, okay? So sometimes the Gnats could be a representation of self-inflicted curses or something like that can come out. All right, yeah, the Eight of Cups here. It lets you know things that you have to walk away from that you still are holding on to. Again, the Gnats, the energy of like whenever they come around and there's rotten fruit, or there's trash that needs to get thrown out that's basically overstayed its welcome. Confirmation. So the Gnats let you know someone is overstaying their welcome, or someone's unwelcome in your energy, and they're around your energy and they're trying to attach themselves to your energy and things of that nature. Okay, the Three of Cups in the reverse, it lets you know about friendships that you had falling out with, people that you're no longer in community with, basically. All right, and then for the flies, what's going on here for the flies? Okay, the Chariot in the reverse reveals stagnation, something not moving forward. It reveals Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, misalignment with spouses, misalignment with your career path, okay, or your life mission, your soul purpose. The Nine of Cups here, not in alignment with whatever you're trying to attract, your wish fulfillment, okay. And the Hangman energy, so it could also talk about it's time to look at something from a different perspective because you're not seeing something clearly, okay. The Hangman can also be it's letting you know that something is pausing something. Yeah, death. For some of you guys, it could reveal death rituals, okay? Like if somebody's trying to do like doom candles or something like that. If someone's trying to like do doom candles, block your paths, block your roads, stop a manifestation of yours or something like that. Anything else here? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It could also be a warning sign of job loss, money leak, unexpected financial situations and circumstances that will arise. The King of Swords. So oftentimes it'll let you know, hey, you're going to have to be a little bit more logical at this time when dealing with the situation. The Empress energy, it also lets you know that there could be someone, a feminine energy, a maternal figure or something like that. High Priestess. You probably already know who this is. And the Devil card. Yeah, a toxic mother, a toxic baby mother. Okay. Somebody that's trying to this could also identify someone spying on you or spying on the mother of a child. Okay, the Nine of Wands here. Then we have the Four of Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords. So yeah, you would do best to like whenever you see flies, to do protection over monitoring spirits, monitoring energies. This could be through tarot readings. This could be through sending spirits because they're doing spell work. This could be through sending evil intentions, evil eye, and things of that nature. Hoping that things don't play out the best for you. Okay, but that's what I got for you, pile 1. Let me know how that resonates. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. So, pile 2. You need a past life reading. 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 All right. All right. Let's see what's going on. When they see spiders. 3 of Swords. Spiders come as messages of healing, okay? So when you see the spider spirit, it's because you need to heal from something. It's also letting you know that something that you have disconnected from, someone that you are no longer with in a relationship with, all right? Could be in your energy, could be pulling on your energy. And then some of you guys, it could be an omen of separation, an omen of a breakup, especially if you see Black Widow spiders, okay? And then we have the, what is that, 6 of Wands. Woo, I said wands, swords. So whenever you see spiders, specifically, I'm seeing it's because you've undergone some sort of healing transition. So psychological healing and emotional healing is taking place when you see this, all right? And other people can see that, all right? Other people can acknowledge that and witness that, all right? For the spider spirit. For the spider spirits. Okay. We have the Hermit. Yeah, so healing, self-reflection, shadow work, shadow archetypes, reprogramming your mind. That's what it means. All right. The 4 of Cups, the refusal of, you know, taking people's BS anymore. All right. Reflecting on the offers that you should have denied in the first place. All right. Things of that nature. The Queen of Pentacles, things that you should be doing in regards to your home environment, in regards to your career, in regards to your livelihood. The King of Swords, how to operate, all right, the best of your ability. So being practical. Saturn energy, all right, 7 of Wands here, okay. So it lets you know where it lets you know how to protect yourself. Interesting. Who to protect yourself from. Where you still have to do healing. One more. The 7 of Cups is here. And where you may still be confused about certain things, okay? Or where you can become disillusioned. So dream work can also be significant for you guys, okay? So tell me about the Gnats. Okay, tell me about the Gnats for pile 2. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So for Gnats is like people that are trying to get information on you. They don't know a lot of information on you, and then it becomes like a nuisance. And when I say a nuisance, is like, all right, you asking so much questions. Like, why are you asking so much, right? It's like it gets to the point, like, you know how a kid asks questions, and it gets to the point like, okay, now you're asking stuff that I don't even know. Like, it's like that, okay? It could also let you know that there's people newsy about a breakup, or someone is interested in coming in and sweeping in after a breakup, and it's overwhelming. It's like too much. It's like somebody's like all up in your energy, and you just need space to breathe. Okay, the 10 of Cups. So it could also talk about like this very immature, disrespectful, almost disrespectful energy that's all up in your energy. Okay, that wants to know everything. The 10 of Cups gives like could also be things in regards to family, okay? Telling you things about family. Tell them more about the gnats. Okay. Have the Four of Swords. Gnats lets you know that there's too much energy. There's too much energy that needs to be removed on the outside for you to be for you finally get rest. Okay, the King of Wands and the Six of Wands here. It's interesting. So more prayer work that may need to be done to remove things. All right. The gnats can also be stemming from heartache or grief. All right. And more soul searching, more introspection will help you to alleviate this. So the gnats could be connections to past hurt that's long overdue to be released. Okay. We have the Five of Wands here. Gnats could also reveal people that could have problems with you, or people that are trying to start problems with you. All right. Again, we have Saturn energy with that. And then we have the Four of Wands and the Emperor energy for you. It tells you about what's going on in your household, if there's chaotic energy in your household, where the drama's coming from in your household. It could reveal certain things in regards to how you should operate. Issues with the throat chakra. There could be issues in regards to defamation of character, and or people are listening to everything that you're saying, but they're not repeating what you're saying. They're putting words in your mouth instead. Okay. And the King of Pentacles in the reverse, instability in regards to household dynamics, issues in regards to resources in the home, not necessarily not being able to keep resources, but grow resources. So savings, all right, issues with savings. Yeah, Four of Pentacles here, penny pitching. So this is like internal things that the gnats can also be resembling for you guys, things that are happening internally. All right, and now let's talk about the flies. What's going on here? You have the Chariot. So the flies can let you know in regards to the movement that is around you, okay? It could let you know about family dynamics. It could also let you know in regards to, I'm seeing car situations, okay? So some of you guys may see flies around your car, okay? I was going to say 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. It can let you know that the energy is really heavy. So really heavy energy can mean like energy is needs to be cleared out. So it gives like this energy of like, you know how you have to cleanse your crystals if you've been using the same crystal for over 3 months, and then you just like at this point you're just absorbing everybody else's bullshit, and all the intentions in that crystal has just went out the window because it's never been charged ever again. So it's like it's just now just doing the opposite of what it needs to do. So it's like something like that. So it's like things are getting so heavy and thick in the spiritual ethers and energy that it's now causing issues in regards to how much you can get done on your own, and or how much is being put on your plate, and or how quickly you can do things. Because remember, if you have a lot and you're carrying that up a mountain, up a hill, or to get to point A, from point A to point B, then eventually you're going to slow down because of all that energy that you're holding on to. So it could be talking about stagnation, all right, or absorbing energy, holding on to energy, scattered energy, the Hierophant here, and the Seven of Swords. It could also let you know, so the flies could also let you know about plots, spiritual plots against you. All right, people's plotting. All right, Lovers and the Empress here. It could let you know about like someone, I'm seeing this energy of like someone trying to approach you romantically, strategically, but the way that they're, again, this is a reflection of their energy, the flies, the reflection of their energy. It's like a little bit more like, I'm going to watch you versus I'm going to just show up and say what I need to say and be who I need to be. This is more so like I'm going to creep in and I'm going to like watch, and I'm going to, you know, like, are you happy? Are you not happy? Are you in a relationship? You're not in a relationship? Are you single? Are you about to be single? Like, this is really weird. It's more overwhelming, overbearing, All right, Eight of Swords, it puts you in this imposter syndrome. So sometimes it shifts you from the Empress to, like, let's say, one of the queens. Precisely the queen that I would see here will be more the Queen of Swords than the Queen of Cups, and or the Queen of Fire. So that's the Queen of Wands more than the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So usually it lets you know about where the self-imposter syndrome is stemming from, where it's coming from. Okay, some of you, it could resemble old partners, new partners interested, spiritual things, spiritual warfare, maternal figure. Mm-hmm. Anything else for the flies? Yeah, the Eight of Wands confirms the spiritual warfare. The Eight of Wands also confirms, like, someone sending psychic attacks and things of that nature. It could also be like someone trying to astral project towards you. And when they astral project towards you, they come in the form of a fucking fly. The Ten of Swords. And yeah, it also lets you know about things that, like, it can't get any worse than a freaking fly coming here over here. You know what I'm saying? Can't get any worse than that because ill. Yeah, the strength here. So it's really just telling you, strengthen your intuition, strengthen your defenses. Make sure that you are strengthening your protection as well. The sun and moon is making sure that you have balanced protection, physical and metaphysical, as well as emotional and sexual. I'm just saying it like that. And financial too, because that's important too. All right. So to cut things out so that way whatever's impacting your finances won't impact and won't, yeah, there's something about slowing down your finances or your opportunities because you have more opportunities coming in that you don't even know about. Okay. So it could be actually siphoning from your root chakra, your heart center, emotional manipulation, emotional ties, and this is how they are projecting through that. So once you start healing that, doing the protection wards, water wards, protection candles, protection baths, and things of that nature will help you. Okay, comment down below. Let me know how that resonated for you, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.